Hi guys, today let's take a look at future Batman. It's been a while since I used it, and it's the first time I think I'm using him on PS4. I could have sworn he was light gray, not this dark. Well, maybe they changed the model, or maybe I just have a faulty memory. He looks different than what I remember, and it was weird. But anyways, so essentially, like many others, I didn't pre-order DC Universe Online, so I didn't have access to the Batman character, legend character. So I did what many others like me did. I purchased the future Batman version. It was $5. It's the very first purchase I ever did with DC Universe Online for two reasons. First, I wanted to be a premium so that I could get 500 extra dollars in my wallet. And the second thing is that I really didn't like using Robin at first. So I thought it'd be better, easier to use Batman, and it actually was. Batman was more user friendly than Robin, I thought. Or maybe I just got the hang of Batman better than I got the hang of Robin. Either way, I much preferred using Batman, and that's pretty much the character I started doing Legends PvP with. And I should say PvP with, period. I pretty much started with Legends PvP. That's what people suggested to me at the time, to start with Legends PvP and then eventually to go into Arena once I started getting at least a bit of gear. And that's pretty much how it started. So let's go through the various abilities. So again, if we do the D-pad up, we can see all the combos that Batman has and all his abilities. Essentially, the weapon combos are pretty much the standard martial art weapon combos. We're still going to go through them. The exception to that is probably a Batarang Flurry, and you're going to see the distinction. Essentially, you already saw that with Robin, but we're going to take a look at it again with Batman. So the first ability is Swarm of Bats. The second one is Explosive Batarang. The third one is Grapple Line. Essentially, that's a pull ability. The fourth one is Forward Flip. Then you have obviously Stealth. Activate Bat Drone. You have a little Bat Drone that you can summon. Not unlike the drone you can summon with Gadget, with your Supercharge. And obviously you have the Cola and the Breakout. So let's get started. So let's see the first ability. Essentially, what you end up doing is you end up pounding the ground pretty hard, knocking everyone around you, and you also see the swarm of bats flying away. Let's do it with a group so that you see the difference. So I'll try that again one more time. So it's pretty much that simple. The second one, essentially you throw a Batarang as your target. It's a bit like the sticky bomb from Gadget. Essentially, the Batarang will stick to your target, and you'll see him explode and then be thrown in the air. So just one more time to show it properly. So there we go. The third one is your pull, which, okay. The last time I tried it, it worked, so I was really surprised because essentially this is what happens like 99.9% of the time. You try to use your pull ability, oh, no, it actually did work. Every time I try to use my pull ability, this is what happens. I can never manage to pull the opponent. Either he resists or he has immunity or some such thing. I can't recall the pull ability ever working. So I'll use it just to try to do a little damage or something, but it's not really worth it. So and the fourth one, essentially you're going to see it's the forward jump or forward flip. That's pretty good when you have an opponent that tries to run away. Wham! You catch up to him pretty quick like that. And then you have the stealth ability, obviously. So you have three things. Essentially, you can either throw a Batarang, you can tie them up. Let's tie them up. You can throw the Batarang, or you can do a melee attack. That's what you can do when you're in stealth mode. And of course, let's summon our little bat drone. You're going to see what it looks like. Essentially, if you have the bat drone that you get from the collector's edition, it looks pretty much the same. So it does some attack. It gives some power. It's a pretty neat drone. It doesn't last that long, but it lasts at least for a bit. There you go. So the drone is gone. So let's look at the weapon combos now. So obviously, the holding the square, you have your standard lunge attack. Then the tap, hold square, that's the powerful knee attack. Essentially, it's with this character that I learned to use this ability. Essentially in PvP, especially at first when you're not quite used to it, I needed the reaction time of the player was really quick, so I didn't really have time to use a long combo. So I needed combos that could be executed very quickly, and that wouldn't be interrupted. And the powerful knee attack was it. And also, when I was really lucky, it would throw the opponent. It would throw the opponent in the air. As you can see, it doesn't want to do it, but when it did it, it was a big help. Anyway, so let's look at the next attack, which we pretty much already saw, the Cartwheel Kick. So it's tap, tap, and hold. Pretty much simple. That's simple. 2 tap and 1 hold. And now, of course, when you mess up your combo, you saw what happens. So, and then the elbow drop, 3 tap, 1 hold. 1, 2, 3, and drop. 1, 2, 3, and drop. Again, 1, 2, 3, and drop. So again, pretty much that simple. Then there's the spinning punch, 4 tap, 1 hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Yeah, you saw me use that attack very often with the Wolverine character. So it's one of the good attacks of martial arts, at least, or one of those that I really enjoy using. Then the next one is 5 tap, 1 hold. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Technically, you don't really need to count. Essentially, as soon as you see him do his kick, you know that you have to hold the button and you're going to do your combo. And the last one is the Batarang Flurry. You're going to see what it does. Essentially, if you tap if you just tap the triangle, you're going to have the standard shuriken attack. Although I'm pretty sure it throws a Batarang. But if you do hold the triangle, there's some weird animation going on. So essentially, this is your block breaker, and it's a pretty cool move. So just a quick recap. So the first one is you pound the ground and every opponent flies away. The second one, essentially you just throw essentially a sticky bomb, a Batarang to your target. The third one, you pull the target towards you. The pull actually did work. So, sometimes there's some small miracle. Then there's the jump forward attack. Obviously, then there's the stealth. And there's your little friendly drone that you can summon. That will attack and give you power back. It probably mentions it in the description. Activate Bat Drone. Activate a Bat Drone to attack enemies and provide power restoration to your group. So, pretty straightforward. So for a first legend character, I pretty much would suggest the Batman. Although at the time I was playing a character called the Phantom, which essentially was using gadget and dual pistols. So the weapon combos I wasn't familiar with. I learned those with Batman, but some of the abilities like essentially the sticky bomb or the taser pull, I already knew how to use those. So I was familiar with about half the loadout from the start, which was a big help. So that's pretty much it for our friend, the future Batman. I'll probably do a couple more before we set today. So that's it for now, guys. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.